Hi, my name is Ruhamah, and I want to tell you a short history of the first days of the community, of the 12 tribe community that I first came to know. And that was in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I was 31 years old, and my friends and I came to eat at the Brainerd Deli, the first Yellow Deli on Brainerd Road in Chattanooga. It was a simple building, and we walked in, and I saw a misty valley in the cool of the sunrise. Now I'm going to explain that to you. You can't see a man's heart, but you can see what he does, and you can hear what he says. So we went in, ordered our food, and as we ate, all the workers would one by one come over and talk to us. And they were so warm and friendly and so inviting. They said, "Do you want to see the rest of the community? There's lots more people than just us. And you can come for a day or you can stay." I don't remember anything they said. They were warm and friendly, but I don't know how much I was listening. I was just hearing and feeling. And then at some point I went in to use the restroom. And there was a small, simple jar, with clean water, filled with exuberance for life by someone walking through a city on the way to work. Daisies, clovers, buttercups. The only thing you would find in a city. And a voice spoke to me and said, "If they take care of the flowers like that, they'll take care of you." And at that moment, I decided to stay. As I lived among these people, I came to hear how everything had started. That was 1976, but in 1970, a man had been on the beach in Carpenteria, California, and he was distraught with what he was seeing around him, what life was really turning out to be. And he was talking to the God that he had heard so much about, but never come to know, telling him what he thought and what he saw and what he was thinking. And a voice came to his heart and said, "Apart from me, you can do nothing." And there on that beach, that man said, "Yes." And the 12 tribes was born. Shortly after, the man and his wife opened their house to young people, anybody who would come. And they were to come and talk about what is God doing on the earth today. And it was such a warm, friendly atmosphere, and the young people kept coming back. And eventually, the community was born because they wanted to stay. And so they would just move in with this couple. And then they needed another house, and life just went on from there. And these young people would pray together, read the Bible together, study the Bible together, and they started to see you can't understand the Bible unless you're living it. Because as they went through the various experiences of life and relationships and what do we do now and how do you do this, they saw the answers were already in the Bible from the people who had been living it over the many ages. It was all recorded. As you read, you could see the answers were there. How to speak and act love into existence in different situations. And so the community was prospering, and it was warm, and it was friendly. And the words of the prophets were being lived out because these people were reading them and saying, "Oh, this applies to us." And all through it, they were saying, "Come, see our community. You can come for a day or you can stay." And that's what I want to say to you.